ITFC audio description by James O'Hara, John Warskell, Sam Clark and Alice Sanders. On the medal that comes down over the multi-storey building for Felix is written, directed by Rich Moore. Ralph's thrown off the building, produced by Clark Spencer. Words on the junction box, executive produced by, and why is leading off it spelled John Lasseter. A character graffitis names on a wall, story by Rich Moore, Phil Johnston, Jim Reardon. Cubert hops up a mound of cubes, screenplay by Phil Johnston, Jennifer Lee. Ralph and Vanellope drop down onto the mound, then spring down it. They drop onto a platform, Sonic runs a full loop, then knocks into Dr. Eggman and his spacecraft and rings fall out everywhere. Engraved on one of those rings, associate producer Monica Largo-Katis. Zombies chasing Winchell and Duncan, edited by Tim Mertens. At the top of the scoreboard, original score by Henry Jackman. A Space Marine holds up a board that reads, Visual Effects Supervisor, Scott Kasavage. In Sugar Rush, Ralph and Vanellope play. On Signs, Art Director Mike Gabriel, Co-Art Director Ian Gooding. A car zips over the finish line of the racetrack. Production Manager Jennifer Christine Vera. A shoot-'em-up game. Story Supervisor Jim Reardon. Layout Supervisor Rob Dressel. In Tapper's Bar, 2 pints are lifted to reveal notes written on napkins. Director of Look and Lighting Adolf Luzinski. Animation Supervisor Renato Dos Anjos. A beam rises up from the tower in Hero's Duty. CG Supervisor Sean D. Jenkins. Character CG Supervisor Dave Komorowski. On pink menu buttons, Associate Director of Look and Lighting Brian Leach. Associate Technical Supervisor Ernest J. Petty. On the Street Fighter game, Ryu, Ralph and Vanellope smash up a car. Modelling Supervisor Zap Petrock. Character Design Supervisor Bill Schwab. Ralph fights Blanca, who fizzes with electricity and fries Ralph. Look Development Supervisor Colin Eckhart. Rigging, Animation, Technical Supervision Gregory Smith. Rigging Supervisor John Kawati. On the door of an aircraft, Effects Supervisors David Hutchins. Cesar Velazquez. Inside, Felix and Calhoun shoot. Stereoscopic Supervisor Robert Newman. Associate Stereoscopic Supervisor Katie A. Fico. Calhoun, Felix, Ralph and Vanellope are in Hero's Duty. They shoot cybugs. They get sucked up into a spacecraft. A large gold medal appears on the screen. Supervising animators Doug Bennett, Mark Mitchell, Zach A. Parish, Tony Smead. Lighting supervisors Paula Goldstein, Robert L. Miles, George Obregon, Mark Seigel, Chris Springfield, Jennifer Yu. They all dance at a disco. Executive music producer Chris Montan. Music supervisor Tom McDougall. Their figures on top of the building cake. Post-production executive Berenice Robinson. On balloons, sound designer Gary Ridstrom. Casting by Jamie Sparrow Roberts, CSA. Additional story material by John C. Reilly, Sam Levine and Jared Stern. Cast: Ralph, John C. Reilly. Vanellope, Sarah Silverman. Felix, Jack McBrayer. Calhoun, Jane Lynch. King Candy, Alan Tuddick. Taffeta Mutton Fudge, Mindy Calling. Markowski, Jolo Trulio. Mr. Litwack, Ed O'Neill. General Hologram, Dennis Haysbert. Mary, Edie McClurg. Gene and Zombie, Raymond S. Percy. Don, Jess Harnell. Deanna, Rachel Harris. Roy, Skylar Astin. Winchell, Adam Carolla. Duncan, Horatio Sands. Root Beer Tapper, Maurice LaMarche. Muppet Girl, Stephanie Scott. Beard Papa, John DiMaggio. Sour Bill and Zangief, Rich Moore. Candlehead, Katie Lowes. Francis Fluggerbutter, Jamie Alman. Jubilina Bing Bing, Josie Trinidad. Crumbelina de Caramello, Simba Walk. Sugar Rush announcer and turtle, Tucker Gilmore. Cohut, Brandon Scott. Brad, Tim Mertens. Clyde, Kevin DeTers. M. Bison, Gerald C. Rivers. Satine, Martin Jarvis. Cyborg, Brian Kessinger. Sonic the Hedgehog, Roger Craig Smith. Surge Protector, Phil Johnston. Ken, Reuben Langdon. Ryu, Carl Hebert. Uni, Jamie Sparrow Roberts. Asteroids, Battlezone, Centipede, Food Fight, and Pong, courtesy of Atari Interactive Inc. Blanca, Cammy, Chun-Li, E. Honda, Ken, M. Bison, Ryu, and Zangief, copyright Capcom USA Inc. 2012. Street Fighter is a trademark and/or registered trademark of Capcom USA Incorporated. Cubert, Coily, Sam, Slick, Ugg, and Wrong Way, copyright 2012, Columbia Pictures Industries Inc., all rights reserved. Peter Pepper TM from Burger Time TM, courtesy of Gmode Co. Limited. Metal Gear Solid, Frogger, and Dance Dance Revolution x2, courtesy of Konami Digital Entertainment. Beard Papa, courtesy of Majinoho International Inc. And Craig 1, Takiguchi. Pac-Man TM, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Clyde, Dig Dug, Fugger, and Puka, copyright Namco Bandai Games Inc., used by permission of Namco Bandai Games Inc. Nestle Nesquik and Wonka Laffy Taffy, courtesy of Nestle USA Inc. Nintendo properties used with permission of Nintendo Co. Limited. Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Eggman, Neff, and Sonic Championship, courtesy of Sega, copyright Sega, all rights reserved. Root Beer Tapper, Road Blasters, and Paperboy, used courtesy of Warner Brothers Entertainment Inc. Felix is a really great guy. Watch him get all turbocharged. Copyright 2012, Disney Enterprises Inc. For the purposes of copyright law in the United Kingdom, Disney Enterprises Inc. was the owner of copyrighting this film immediately after it was made. Distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Ralf starts to come unglued. He doesn't get mad, cause he's so rad. Brick by brick, he's gonna build it back. Fix it, Felix, as fast as you can. Use the magic hammer you got from your old man. But you know, Wreck-It Ralph will let that building stand. I fix it, I wreck it, I fix it, you fix it.